You will wonder that an English professor is going to talk about this topic, but here we go. First, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the verbs in English. But I was thinking, what is the best way I can introduce the verbs in English in a funny way and easier way and clear way? So since I have a sweet tooth, which means that I love cakes and sweets, and that's why I get regular visits to the dentist, I thought of introducing to you steps to make a cake. So how do we make a cake? It's easier said than done. I understand that pretty much everyone probably knows how to make a cake because you watch Chef Shaheen. Everybody is watching you. But how do we say or prescribe how we make a cake? The process of making a cake might be a little bit excruciating or difficult. So these are the steps of how to make a cake. Step number 1, prepare a baking pan. Prepare a baking pan. Step number 2, allow ingredients to reach to room temperature. Allow ingredients to reach to room temperature. Step number 3, preheat the oven. Preheat the oven. Step number 4, stir together dry ingredients. Stir together dry ingredients. Step number 5, combine the butter and sugar. Combine the butter and sugar. Step number 6, add eggs one at a time. Step number 6, add eggs one at a time. Add eggs one at a time. Step number 7, alternate adding dry and wet ingredients. Alternate adding dry and wet ingredients. Step number 8, pour batter into pans and bake. Step number 8, pour batter into pans and bake. Pour batters into pans and bake. You notice that I focus on these general steps of how to make a cake. I actually don't want you to make a cake unless you like it. I want you to follow the steps that I said to learn any new vocabulary that I said. If you learn any one of the verbs, or when you want to describe a process, or when you want to describe something to people, that's why I thought of using this example to help you contextualize or simply understand the process of how to make a cake. What I want you to do now is to listen to me again, repeat the verbs in colors, and try to pause the video and say the processes, and try to pause the video and say the process again. I want you to say the 8 steps again, depending on your memory. I really think this will help you gradually improve your ability to describe a process, like how to bake a cake. Thank you so much, مدرب اللغة وليد خالد.